Spider-Man vs. Flash, speed versus agility. Hey there, superheroes and super nerds. Ever wondered what happens when the fastest man alive crosses paths with everyone's favorite wall crawler? Yeah, we're talking about a showdown between the Flash and Spider-Man. Cool when raw speed meets unmatched agility, who comes out on top? Let's dive deep into this epic face-off. Today, we're pitting Spider-Man's incredible agility against the Flash's mind-bending speed. We'll break down their origins, abilities, and strategies in a hypothetical battle to see who truly has the upper hand. Strap in, folks. It's gonna be a wild ride. Alright, let's swing into action with Spider-Man. Spiderweb Peter Parker. A name that resonates with science geeks and superhero fans alike. Bitten by a radioactive spider in a high school lab accident, Peter's DNA was restructured at the genetic level. This wasn't just a spider bite. It was a complete genomic overhaul. Remember, spiders possess traits like proportional strength, enhanced senses, and incredible agility. Peter's transformation granted him these abilities and then some. Spider-Man's agility is off the charts. He can perform complex acrobatics that would make Olympic gymnasts jealous. His reaction time is about 18 times faster than an average human. That's approximately 0.03 seconds to react to any stimulus. He can dodge bullets, lasers, and even lightning in some comic runs. The famous spider sense. It's a precognitive ability that alerts him to danger before it happens. Think of it as a sixth sense operating on a quantum level, picking up subtle shifts in energy and intent. This gives him a significant edge, especially against faster opponents. Spider-Man can lift around 10 tons under normal circumstances. But in adrenaline-fueled moments, he's been shown to push beyond these limits. His muscles produce less fatigue toxins, allowing him to exert himself for longer periods without tiring. Invented in his bedroom lab, Peter's web shooters are a testament to his genius. The web fluid solidifies upon contact with air, forming a material with tensile strength comparable to that of steel cable, about 1.75 gigapascals. His wall-crawling ability is due to electrostatic forces, allowing him to adhere to surfaces at will. Remember when he held together the halves of a splitting ferry? Or when he single-handedly lifted the Daily Bugle's broadcasting tower? Let's not forget his battle against the X-Men's Nightcrawler, where his agility and spider sense allowed him to keep up with a teleporter. Zooming over to the DC universe, let's talk about the Flash. High-voltage Barry Allen, the forensic scientist struck by lightning and doused in chemicals, classic origin story, but the science behind it is wild. Barry's accident connected him to the Speed Force, an extra-dimensional energy that grants him super speed. The Speed Force isn't just a source of power, it's a fundamental force of the universe, akin to gravity or electromagnetism. Flash can run at velocities exceeding the speed of light. That's over 186,000 miles per second. In some storylines, he's broken the time barrier, moving so fast he transcends space and time. He can phase through solid objects by vibrating his molecules at specific frequencies. He can also lend or steal speed from others, manipulate time, and even cross into parallel dimensions. Talk about overpowered. Flash's connection to the Speed Force accelerates his metabolism, allowing him to heal injuries in seconds that would take a normal person weeks. At high speeds, his brain processes information at a rate that would fry a normal human's neurons. This hyper-accelerated cognition allows him to make split-second decisions while moving at incredible velocities. He once evacuated an entire city in the blink of an eye when a nuclear bomb was detonated. In The Human Race arc, he outran instantaneous teleportation. And let's not forget when he beat death itself by running to the end of time. Now that we've geeked out over their profiles, let's break down what speed and agility really mean in this context. Speed, in Flash's case, isn't just moving fast. It's manipulating the very fabric of reality. By tapping into the Speed Force, Flash can achieve infinite mass punches, delivering blows with the force of a white dwarf star. That's around 30,000 times the mass of Earth compressed into a single point. Spider-Man's agility is more than just parkour on steroids. His vestibular system is enhanced, giving him perfect balance and coordination. He can contort his body in ways that defy human anatomy, allowing him to evade attacks from multiple angles simultaneously. While Flash's speed allows him to cover vast distances and react in less than an attosecond, Spider-Man's agility lets him navigate complex environments effortlessly. In tight urban settings, agility can offset raw speed. After all, what good is moving at light speed if you can't make that sharp turn without crashing into a building? Setting up this clash isn't just about throwing them in a ring. Let's establish the ground rules. Imagine a hybrid city combining the labyrinthine alleys of New York and the wide streets of Central City. It's nighttime, neon lights everywhere, and a mild drizzle making surfaces slick, a factor that could affect speed and agility differently. No external help, no Justice League or Avengers. Standard gear only, no iron spider suits or speed force enhancements beyond the norm. Both at their mental and physical peak. First to incapacitate or force a surrender wins. Collateral damage is a concern for both heroes, so they'll be cautious about unleashing their full power. Time to play armchair tactician. Bullseye, he'd rely heavily on his spider sense to anticipate Flash's moves. Setting up web traps in key choke points could slow Flash down. Spider-Man's webbing can withstand immense force, it's held the Hulk before. He might use his environment to his advantage, creating obstacles that force Flash to slow down or change course. Flash could attempt to overwhelm Spider-Man with sheer speed. By creating vortexes, he could try to destabilize Spidey's swinging patterns. Phasing through web traps would be a cinch. He might also use speed mirages to confuse Spider-Man, making it hard for him to target the real Flash. Let the battle begin. Clapperboard Spider-Man notices a red blur zipping through the city. That's not your average New York traffic, he muses. Curious, he swings closer. Flash, tracking unusual energy spikes, spots Spider-Man. Mistaking him for a potential threat linked to the anomalies, Flash confronts him. Nice pajamas, Flash quips. Thanks, they match my slippers, Spider-Man shoots back. Flash decides to test Spider-Man's abilities with a quick dash and tag. He blitzes forward, aiming to tap Spidey on the shoulder. But Spider-Man's spider sense kicks in, and he flips overhead, dodging effortlessly. Whoa, fast and furious, huh? Spider-Man says. Realizing speed alone won't cut it, Flash ups the ante. He creates multiple afterimages, circling Spider-Man. Great, clones. Just what I needed, Spider-Man mutters. Using his web shooters, he fires in all directions, creating a web dome. One of the webs catches the real Flash off guard, sticking to his suit. Gotcha, Spidey exclaims. But Flash vibrates his molecules, melting the webbing. Spider-Man lures Flash into a construction site filled with steel beams and narrow pathways. Let's see how speedy you are in a maze, he thinks. Flash, undeterred, runs vertically up the beams. Two can play at that game, Flash says, generating a whirlwind that topples the beams. Spider-Man leaps from falling beam to beam, but Flash anticipates his landing spots, sending gusts of wind to throw him off balance. In a last-ditch effort, Spider-Man uses his web to slingshot a massive crane hook toward Flash. Caught off guard, Flash has to divert energy to phase through it, slowing him down. Both heroes, realizing the fight is causing too much destruction, pause. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot, Flash says. Agreed, names Spider-Man. Flash, so, not a bad sparring session, huh? They shake hands, settling their differences and deciding to team up to solve the real issue. The mysterious energy anomalies. Let's geek out over what just happened. Spider-Man's agility and spider sense allowed him to survive against a vastly faster opponent. His quick thinking and environmental manipulation leveled the playing field. Flash's speed was partially mitigated by the need to navigate complex terrain and avoid collateral damage. Spider-Man's experience with varied villains gave him the adaptability edge. Flash's reliance on speed sometimes overlooks nuanced strategies, but his quick thinking compensates to a degree. In an open area, Flash could unleash his full speed without restrictions, potentially overwhelming Spider-Man. Conversely, if Spider-Man had prior knowledge and prep time, he might develop tech specifically to counter speedsters. He is a genius inventor, after all. Let's see what the experts and fans have to say. Loudspeaker. While there's no official Marvel-DC crossover pitting these two specifically, similar matchups give us clues. In The Flash 123 feet, titled, Flash of Two Worlds, we see how speedsters deal with unpredictable foes. Spider-Man's encounters with speedsters like the Speed Demon show he can hold his own. Online debates are lit. Some argue that Flash's infinite mass punch would end the fight instantly. Others counter that Spider-Man's spider sense and intellect give him a fighting chance. On Reddit's Who would win? A detailed analysis suggests Spider-Man wins 6 out of 10 times if the fight takes place in a cityscape, due to environmental advantages. Speed. Flash, speed of light, greater than 186,000 miles per second. Reflexes. Spider-Man's reaction time approximately 0.03 seconds. Strength. Spider-Man can lift approximately 10 tons. Flash doesn't have enhanced strength but can hit with greater force due to speed. So, who takes the crown? Trophy in a head-to-head without prep time, it's a close call. Flash's speed is almost unbeatable, but Spider-Man's agility, spider sense, and intellect make him a formidable opponent. At the end of the day, both heroes excel in their domains. Flash embodies the concept of speed, breaking the laws of physics. Spider-Man represents agility and adaptability, turning any situation to his advantage. But hey, that's just our take. Who do you think would win in this epic showdown? Are you Team Flash or Team Spider-Man? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, suggest other matchups you'd love to see analyzed. Thanks for joining us on this supercharged adventure. If you enjoyed flexing those nerd muscles with us, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the superhero universe. Thumbs up. Coming up next, we've got Wonder Woman vs. Thor. Battle of the Gods. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. A huge shout out to all of you for your awesome support and suggestions. Keep them coming, stay super, and we'll catch you in the next video. Scissor.